Hey, let's make tomato soup today. I'm gonna do it in the Deluxe Cooking Blender. It comes with this handy dandy cooking guide with all sorts of recipes inside. I have made tomato basil soup so many times, guys. So many times that I have made notes. It's one of my favorites. So one of the great things about the Deluxe Cooking Blender is that you can add everything in, like they list it specifically in the order that they want you to add it in. And of course there's like room for experimentation, I guess. I experimented and decided that I much prefer to add a pinch of thyme and some Italian seasoning into it. And today I am, where is it? I've got 1 can of regular diced tomatoes, and then I have a can of the basil, garlic, and oregano diced tomatoes. So I'm gonna try that out and see what it tastes like this time. I've also used cherry tomatoes when I had a bunch left over. Like, you ever go shopping at Costco and have a whole bunch left over? But today I have Romas. So we're gonna add our broth in, and I forgot my measuring cup. And we're back. So we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of broth or water, depends totally on what it is that you want. I'm using chicken broth because I had leftover, you know, the usual. And then it's a teaspoon of salt. By the way, these are my favorite because they stack in there together. No mess in the drawer. Ooh, salt mess. Teaspoon of salt, and then I'm gonna add in a teaspoon, probably a teaspoon and a half of our Italian seasoning mix. I think usually I do like 2 teaspoons, so because I have tomatoes that have seasoning in them, I'm gonna do a little less this time. And a pinch of thyme. Just a little bit. Okay, 2 Romas. It calls for 28 ounces of tomatoes. I don't usually buy the big can of tomatoes. I'm just gonna use these smaller cans. And it also calls for whole tomatoes. So you can use whole tomatoes. It doesn't really make too much of a difference in how it turns out if you use diced. We've got that, and then half of a medium onion. I have red onion. I generally use yellow or white. And then we've got 2 cloves of garlic going in. 1. And garlic peel doesn't want to come off. Okay, 2. Pop on the lid, turn this bad boy on, and then I'll show you guys. We just turn it to our soup setting and then hit start. Magic. Check it out. It's boiling. Magical. Okay, we're done. It says end, so the last step is to put in a 1/4 cup of basil leaves. So I'm just going to, my poor basil plant is a little bit sad. See, that's the beep. It says it's done. So, oh, goodness sakes alive, I almost made a mess. Okay, I'm just gonna trim some basil off of here, and then we will pulse it and the magic will be done. I've also made this, like, if you don't have basil handy or you just don't have any, can't find it, I've made this without basil or added in dry basil, and it works just fine. Especially if you use like flavored tomatoes or seasoned tomatoes, then I think you'd be totally fine without it. So I've got about a 1/4 cup of basil leaves. Woo, it's hot. And we're gonna pulse it. There we go. You also got a fun little sneak peek of my dad in the background. There we go. Tomato soup. Let's see what it looks like. Whoa, nice and steamy. It's tasty. Okay, we're gonna end this with my favorite part. It's the heated wash. You put 3 cups of water, a couple of drops of dish soap, and away we go. Right now, it's heating the water. It's all done. Look at that. It's all gonna be, that's on the outside, by the way. Gotta clean that off. It's beautiful.